For all of your Madden 20 and Madden 21 tips, tricks, and ebooks, make sure you head on over to MaddenTurf.com. That's right, MaddenTurf.com, and use coupon code RC for 15% off. RC for 15% off, and you're going to get dots like this. Split the cover 2 zone right down the pipe for a touchdown. Cover 3 bombs just like this. Dot. And this is my Madden 20 $2,500 CFM Season 2. And we got the run stick. So definitely go to MaddenTurf.com for dots just like this, and we'll see you on the sticks. Bang, bang. Let's go. Madden 21 news, Madden 21 leaks. Also, EA reached an agreement for an exclusive license with Madden through the 2026 season for $1.5 billion with the B dollars. So I'm going to break all this down. Also, the new features that's been leaked, the release date, when you can get the game early. So let's break all this down. Lots of great news. So let's start with EA breaking the exclusive deal and excluding 2K. We don't like to exclude. If you are an end consumer and there's a monopoly, if you are the company like EA, you want that monopoly because you don't have competition, which means you don't have, the end consumer doesn't have choices. And when the end consumer doesn't have choices, the monopoly can kind of stay status quo, right? So you've seen pursuit angles, the run game this year, and the last few years, you haven't seen a lot of major jumps when it comes to actual gameplay, where they've made huge strides in MUT, and MUT is their money maker, their bread maker. But the actual gameplay, we haven't made a ton of strides. I do think the abilities bring a whole new element to the game that is going to be good long term. Yes, some of them are going to be OP, but it brings another element to the game that a lot of people like. And I think beyond the coronavirus, the abilities have brought in more people to play the game. So before we get into the leaks, the release date times, and all that, the features, I just want to break down what this meant for us, what this means for us. Through the 2026 season, the only simulated football game that we can get is through EA Sports. 2K struck a deal where next year they're going to be putting out a football game, but it has to be a non-simulated football game. Some people might laugh and say, Madden's not that much of a simulation. Like, Joke just won the Madden Bowl with Trey Wayne's punter at quarterback, right? So how simulation is Madden, and I think there's room for a non-simulated football game that could be a lot of fun, because at the end of the day, the fun factor is what matters. Simulation football, there's no real I don't know, the games have to be fun. Where like FIFA, I feel like it's fallen off a little bit, is they made the game not as fun, not as enjoyable. Where this Madden, I have a lot of fun playing it. There's like 2 or 3 things that make the game almost unplayable, but everything else about the game is actually fun. They made it fun, so EA did a good job with the fun ability and the abilities in the game. But what this means for us is worth at least $1 billion. It's really $1.5 billion. 500 million is going to go to the players, $1 billion to the NFL. Now, it says here, as you can see, the NFL Chief Media and Business Officer Brian explains during a post-meeting conference call that they were open to multiple companies, which means maybe somebody else besides 2K gave up a bid. But let's say 2K offers $500 million for those 5-6 years, and EA on top of that says, you know what, we have a proven track record with you for 25-30 years now, and what we're going to offer is $1.5 billion. So we're tripling the offer, but we want to be exclusive still. We're okay if 2K has a non-simulated football game, but we want the exclusive rights to a simulation football game. So, I mean, money talks, right? Money talks. EA keeps their monopoly. For the end consumer, it's not a good thing, but hopefully the non-simulated 2K game will bring a little bit of competition, and also the NFL said that here's something I think was interesting. EA Sports had a strong plan of innovation for the next handful of years. So what does that mean? I hope, one, it means crossplay. I hope too it means that the new engine that's coming out, I think Madden 21 is going to be a lot like this year. Hopefully a little bit better, fix some of the pursuit angles and stuff. But then going into the next year, that's when the new engine is going to come out. And I think they went to the NFL and said, this is our plan of innovation for the next handful of years. Here's our plan of action. And I hope for us that that's good stuff. Let's see. Let's check out the comments here before we get to the Madden 21 release date and the leaks. People are gonna boycott for the next 5 or 6 years. If you're reading this article, it's in May. You're not boycotting. You know what you're doing? You're buying Madden. That's what you're gonna do because there's only one game, and everybody, we love football. We love football, so we're gonna still play Madden. Oh yeah, look, comment. Strong plan of innovation of years. Ha 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 ha. 16 years later, in ESPN, 2K5 remains the best football game, better than anything EA has ever put out. I don't necessarily agree with that, but 2K5 was a lot of fun. All right, yep. This is correct. Beat out the competition, meaning money speaks. And money does speak, and that's all right. Money can speak. All right, so yeah, so the comments are pretty much what you expect. 2K5 was great. All the other stuff that they say, but at the end of the day, money does talk. EA got what they wanted. They had to shell out $1.5 billion to do it, and the end consumer is the one that hurts the most, and that's going to be us. Hopefully, as we continue to show support by buying all these packs and doing all this stuff, that EA will eventually, I mean, I think they care about their gameplay. I just don't know if they try to patch this game and they're like, before they release their patches, because they didn't really patch it this year. I think it must have screwed up the game worse because they didn't really do a lot of patching this year. So let's get into what is super exciting. Madden 21 official reveal trailer. So this looks like, if you see here, that the MVP edition beginning on August 25th is going to be the release date. You can get the game early, so maybe August 21st or August 22nd is when Madden is going to be officially released, which is a month later than the year before. I believe it came out at the beginning of August this year. That's unfortunate, but I wonder if the coronavirus kind of slowed everything down a little bit. I don't know. Let's leave a comment in the comment section below. Why do you think it's being released almost a month later? I think it's unfortunate, and another reason why I really want college football to be back. College football coming out beginning of July is so much fun. That dead space gets filled up so quick. Now, what else do we have? The different features that are getting leaked as well. I'm going to read this. All right. With innovative gameplay mechanics that offer advanced levels of control and inspire creativity on both sides of the ball. I love when they use the word creativity instead of let's just have the computer do it all. I want to be creative. I want let my stick skills matter. All right. All out control. So they're saying creativity on both sides of the ball. Feel all-out control with the new stick skill ball carrier system. I like to hear that. Dominate the edge with fresh pass rush moves. That makes me nervous because these new pass rush moves are probably going to be OP, and we're going to be complaining about it. Lastly, experience more open field realism with tackle improvements and have more fun with user-controlled celebrations. I don't care about fun with user-controlled celebrations. But I love a lot that they're saying here. They're saying creativity. They're saying stick skill. Feel control over your players. Better tackling animations. Better pursuit, hopefully, with that. So that's a little sneak peek of what is coming. And June 1st is going to be where they're going to show us the trailer. Hopefully it's a good trailer. I'm not expecting a whole lot different from next year's Madden. Hopefully they tune a few of the things, but I think going forward with the next-gen systems and the next-gen engine is whenever they can take that next step. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you want to see change for next year that's realistic? I'm going to make a whole nother video on Madden 21, what I would like to see realistically. And if there's something that you think it probably far-fetched, I still want to hear it. Let me know in the comments what you think about that as well. But here's the little early leaks, and hope you got something out of this. Smash that like button. I'll see you on the sticks.